let's see what's happening in the markets at this time. I believe. Oh, okay. First, we do have a guest to discuss all of this and what's going on with the war and on. So we have a guest joining us from Cotonou to see the World Water Day, which was celebrated yesterday with the theme Water and Gender, where water flows, equality grows. And we wonder where all of this fits into disruptions going on in the world at this time. We have Dr. Kehinde Ogunjobi. He is a country representative for Ghana and West Africa, West and Central Africa, actually, from the International Water Management Institute. Good afternoon, Dr. Ogunjobi, and welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, Ini. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. So, World Water Day was yesterday. A lot of disruptions. We saw the DG of IOM talking about some of the destructions or disruptions that we're seeing, and of course, how it's affecting water and productivity generally. Help us to connect, the theme, the celebration of Water Day, with the disruption that we're seeing in our world today.
Yes, again, good afternoon. I'm actually joining from my office, the regional office headquarters in Ghana, in Accra. And so, yes, you are very correct. Yesterday was the World Water Day, and it's a connect between water accessibility and gender. And like you know that, like you have said in your program earlier, a lot of issues, including the Iran war, the Palestinian war, and Israel. This has affected a lot of accessibility of water, especially by women and also by girls. And the theme for the World Water Day for this year is actually water and gender. And it's trying to connect, the focus is actually connecting between water accessibility and gender equality. So I would say the impact has been so much. Of course, we see the impacts in Africa. We see the impact in the Palestine, issue that is going on and the war in Iran. And we have seen that women at the receiving end, women spend a lot of time, a lot of hours, looking for water for their household activity, for farm activities. So it's really very impactful on water. Our girls have not been able to get to their schools on time because they spend long hours looking also for water, like I said, for domestic use, and also, on the farm. So it's very important that the impact has been so enormous on women and also on girls in terms of their health and also on economic opportunities for women and girls globally.
So how does investing in women solve this problem, at least parts of this problem?
Yes, absolutely. Investing in women, I would say, is not just a social issue here, but we should see it as a systematic efficiency issue. If you invest in women and you allow women to have access to water resources, to land, availability of land for farm practices, to finance, to decision making, we see that there's going to be stronger outcome in water management because our women and our girls better manage our water these days than any one of us in the household. Ini, you are a woman. I believe you know how to manage your water at home. So it's very important for us to really invest in women because women knows where the shoe pinches, and by this they are able to manage their water at home. They are able to manage the water on the farmland, and invariably we can have enough productivity, for example, in agricultural practices. practices if you manage your irrigation processes very well. So productivity is going to improve, nutrition outcome for family is going to improve, availability of water for agricultural practices in the farm in terms of irrigation availability is going to improve, climate resilience by our people is also going to improve. So generally, I will say that investing in women is nothing, it cannot be overemphasized. It will strengthen the water system. It will strengthen the food security and also improve our climate adaptation, also to climate change, extreme climate change that is all going on around us globally.
Yeah, so I hear you talk about running the home where women can be very efficient in the management of water and also in agriculture. So when you talk about investing in women, what form should it take in practical terms?
The number one thing I will say is building capacities of women. It's important for us to build the human capacity for women to be able to know how to manage water. First thing I will talk about is, the issue of circular economy. Our women folks should be trained, we should build their capacity in how to reuse water. Wastewater can also be reused for effective use at home, isn't it? Availability of water for agricultural purposes, for climate smart agriculture is also very important. So I believe that you can we can invest in their capacity building, we can invest in training, we can invest in innovation, we can invest in transfer of knowledge in how our women can play smart and practice smart, what we call the climate smart agriculture. By practicing climate smart agriculture, our women will use less water. They are less going to be vulnerable to looking for water to irrigate their crops and their vegetables. So investments in women, I believe, will strengthen food security for our continent, Africa.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Kendo Gujobi. We hope by this time next year, when we are celebrating World Water Day, there'll be at least some steps that have been taken positively, so we're not just rehearsing everything we say every year.
Absolutely.
Country representative.
Absolutely.
Yeah, country representative for Ghana, West and Central Africa at the International Water Management Institute, Dr. Kende Ogunjobi.
Thank you so very much for having me.
Great.